Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers in the original key of C major. Here's middle C for reference. We'll start with the beginning, which I'll call the verse section. Before we start, all chords provided in the song consist of 4 notes for the right hand. Instead of playing solid chords, we will be arpeggiating our chords. Since the song is in 6/8 timing, we have 6 quarter notes for each bar. For the first 3 quarter notes, we'll play the chord notes starting from the bottom note and we move up. For the last 3 quarter notes, we'll play the chord notes starting from the top and we move down. For example, for our first chord, C major, we have C on the left and C, E, G, and C on the right. On the right, we will play C, E, G, followed by C, G, E. With hands together, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we do this twice for C major chord. Our next chord is A minor with A on the left and A, C, E, and A on the right. Using the same pattern, we'll play A, C, E, A, E, C. So that's C major twice, and A minor twice. F major is our next chord, with F on the left and F, A, C, and F on the right. And we'll play this twice. Then we have G major, with G on the left and G, B, D, and G on the right. We'll play G major chord twice. You can see the pattern used on the right hand is going to be the same for all the chords moving forward. So the first part of the verse is C major twice, A minor twice, F major twice, and G major twice. Then we have C major twice again, A minor twice, and G major chord played 4 times. Here's the chord progression for the verse section. Now we'll cover the chorus section, which comes immediately after the verse section. First we have C major played twice, G major played twice, A minor played twice, next we have E minor chord with E on the left and E, G, B, and E on the right. Using the same pattern as before, we'll play E minor chord twice. Then we have F major played twice, G major twice, and C major twice. At the end of the chorus, we'll play C7 chord with C, E, G, and B flat on the right. Using the same pattern, and we'll play this twice. So the second half of the chorus is F major played twice, G major twice, C major twice, and C7 twice. For the second chorus, we'll play almost the exact chord progression as the first chorus, except we won't play our C7 chords. Now we arrive at the bridge section. Here, we'll start with the F major chord, but we only play this for 1 bar. Then we have G major, which is also played once, F major again. Then we have E flat major with E flat on the left and E flat, G, B flat, and E flat on the right. This chord is also played once. So beginning from the bridge, we have F major, G major, F major, E flat major. Then we have F major, G major, and C major played twice. Then we repeat that again. And that's the bridge. Finally, we arrive at the outro, which comes immediately after the second chorus. The first chord of the outro is A minor, and we'll play this twice. Then we have F major once. Next we have F minor, with F on the left, and F, A flat, C, and F on the right. Then we end with a C major solid chord. We have C octaves on the left, and C, E, G, and C on the right. So playing from the second chorus to the outro, we have this: C major twice, G major twice, A minor twice, E minor twice, F major twice, G major twice, and C major twice. And for our outro, we have A minor twice, F major once, F minor, and C major. Want to learn another classic song in 4 minutes? Check out my tutorial for Stand By Me by Ben E. King here.